Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I just kind of want to go over a few of my favorite things. I guess I'm going to start with books, which you will soon learn to find out books are my ultimate favorite thing. From regular books or journals to any kind of books, I love books. So, I'll grab my pile here. The first book I want to talk about is Staying Strong, 365 Days a Year by Demi Lovato. It's a really cool book. Every day there is an entry and it kind of helps you. So I'll read you one from yesterday to kind of show you what it says. There's a date for every day. Imagine that. Anyways, and then so every day you can look at it and you can read what that day says. I think it's awesome to read these every morning before you start your day. I feel like a lot of the times, myself included, mornings I'm late, I'm rushing, I'm running around, I'm doing things last minute. And then I get in my car and I'm driving to work or I'm driving to the gym in the morning and I'm like, oh my god, okay, I can relax a little because I've been running around all day, all morning. And I think that if everyone took 5 minutes out of their morning, I think, and just focused on what they want that day, their goals for that day, things they need to get done, I feel like everybody would be in a better place. I'm going to read you yesterday's journal entry, or yesterday's day that is in the book, because I feel like it spoke to me a lot, and I feel like it'd be awesome just to share a little clip of what it said, so maybe if anybody's interested in this book, they can get it. But it says, every experience we go through is there to teach us, to humble us, to help us grow. There's no experience or person on this earth that should ever make us feel less. What happens in life will invariably change you, but don't let it bring you down. If someone ever makes you feel less because you are learning or growing, then it is only a reflection of their dissatisfaction with themselves. And then the goal for the day is, do not let anyone tell you how to feel. And then every day there's a thing and then there's a goal. And I think what's awesome with that is, I do this all the time, but I let people control how I feel. Like, I let other people ruin my day or make my day or anything like that, when in reality I should be making and choosing how I want my day to go. If somebody's mean to you, unless it's because of you doing something dumb, but if someone is just mean to you just because, that is going to affect you. And the problem is that it shouldn't. We should not let people who are just mad or jealous or anything control how we feel and how we go on that day, which is the hardest thing, I think, myself included, to, do and focus on. And that's something I really want to change. I want to quit second guessing what everybody thinks about me and quit caring so much about what other people think about me and letting what I think people are going to think about me affect what I do with my daily life. I don't think that's fair to myself and to other people included. Anyways, next book I'm going to talk about is The Happiness Trap. It's how to stop struggling and start living. So if you are full of stress and scared to live your life and do things, I highly recommend this book. Super good book. Like I said, I'm a bookie. So the other book, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard about, it's called You Are a Badass. It is badass. Wow. Anyways, this is an amazing book. I highly recommend it for anybody who has any self-doubt about their purpose or why they're here or anything like that. It is amazing. It doesn't matter if you're religious, not religious. It just talks about how you are awesome the way you are, and the way you are is for a reason. Everybody is the way they are, and we need to embrace it. And you are a badass. You can do anything if you set your mind to it, and you shouldn't let other people stop you from doing that. Yay! I know. I need to read it way more too. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to talk about is 2 journals. I actually have a lot of journals. A lot of journals. But they're all kind of different. So this journal is called the Instant Happy Journal. This journal has, I'll skip to the back where I haven't got to yet because it's still pretty new. There's just little things. It's not like a lot to journal about your daily life. There's only like little snippets in it, or little lines. But it kind of asks you questions like, much of the sadness in your life comes from your saying you want to do something, then winding up doing something else. How can you be more true to your inner you? And it just asks you questions like, how can you be better? How can you be you? You know, it'll ask you different, I don't know, it's awesome. Like, who do you need to appreciate more? Strength, where do you get your strength from? Where's something you need some help with? There's just questions like that that answer and really get to things that maybe you're trying to avoid or not answer, because things are embarrassing, things are hard. We all go through rough times, and I think the mental part of it is the hardest, because you feel like you're alone and you feel like you have nobody. And I feel like some of these questions make you answer the things that you don't always want to talk about, don't want to admit, and I think that brings light to some things that you haven't been realizing that you've been doing, or that's why you've been acting a certain way. So I love that journal. The other journal I really love is called Better Than Before. It's a habit journal. So I'll skip to a page. There's different weeks in there, and you can make them whatever you want. So if you skip a week, that's fine. And then there's obviously days. There's a couple pages where you can actually journal on. And then here's a picture of the day. So you get 4 habits that you want to do that week, that you want to focus on. A lot of mine are like, wear your retainer, go to the gym, follow your macros, things like that. And then there's all the habits, there's 4 habits, and then you check, there's Monday through Sunday, and you check the days that you do that habit. I feel like it holds you accountable for things that you really want to do, or that you want to start doing, but you forget about it. Like, for example, me, I was like, I need to start wearing my retainer every night, and then I forget every single night. And then I write it down in here, and then I'm like, hey, wear your retainer. And then I go open this book, and like, oh, I gotta wear it tonight so I can get a little check, because I love lists and checking things off. I think this is awesome because habits are hard to break and habits are hard to start. And there's like a 21-day rule that they say it takes like 21 days to start or break a habit. And I think this is awesome because you can do multiple, like my habits are to wear my retainer. You can do that multiple weeks in a row until one day that's just normal. That's your normal nightly routine, is to wear your retainer to bed and don't take it out and don't stop wearing it forever. That doesn't fit and it hurts again. Yeah, so moving on from books, if there's any more books or journals anybody wants to hear about or learn about, I have stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of books. Okay, the next thing I want to talk is kind of going to be beauty-wise, which this is not going to be a beauty channel because I don't really know how to put makeup on that well. I am a vet tech, so I don't really wear a lot of makeup because the animals don't care. So if I do wear makeup, it'd be like Friday night and Saturday night. That's pretty much it. But there are a few things that I am obsessed with and are my favorite. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is my favorite. It has been forever. So this is what the brush looks like. It is the best mascara I've ever had, and like I said, I'm not one to spend money, and I don't get dolled up every day. I don't wear makeup daily. I wear it maybe like twice a week. So this, I think it's like $23 or something, which when I heard it was $23, I was like, F that. Like, I think $9 mascara from the drugstore is a lot. But I splurged, I got it, and I will never, ever, ever go back. The awesome thing is, because I never wear makeup, this lasts me forever. So I will never, ever, ever go back to not using this. It is awesome. The other thing, which, like I said, I'm not a big makeup person, but I just got this on Black Friday because I traveled 2 hours away. So there's an Ulta. Like I said, I live in a small town, so there is not Ultas and things like that. So I got this Naked 2 palette. It's just the mini one because I didn't wear a lot of makeup, so I didn't want to get the whole $50-some one. I've only worn this once. These are the shades, but I was amazed actually by how nice it went on compared to the cheap stuff I normally get. So I'm sure this is going to last me a long, long, long time. But it is amazing. It goes on smooth. It's nice. It stayed on all night. The only time I've used it. So highly recommend that if you are a makeup person. Or if you are a makeup person, I'm sure you have this in all of them. But if you're not like me and you just want simple shades, Naked 2 palette. Okay, moving on to fitness things. The first thing I want to talk about is this protein powder. Amazing white chocolate mint. Holy crap! Oh my god, so freaking good. I have a lot of PE Science things. I like PE Science. But when this just came out for a limited edition, everyone was raving about it, so I was like, okay, I'll buy it. Amazing. Amazing. Better, 100 times better than all of their other proteins, which they're good, but this is the best. So if you are a mint person, you should get this. And the macros on it are 1.5 fat, 2.5 carbs, and 24 grams of protein per scoop. So amazing. I like to put this after I get from the gym or at home before bed with some milk. Oh my gosh, shake it up. Great nightly snack, and it's sweet but not too sweet, so it's like the perfect when I'm craving something right before bed. So, love it. The other thing I want to talk about is this pop. Oh my god. So, as I've mentioned a million times now, I live in a small town, so there's not a lot of big stores like EBT and Trader Joe's and just things like that. So if I go to Walmart, which is like the biggest store in this town, they don't have a lot of stuff, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about this. And I'm like, you know, if I want to get any of this stuff, I have to travel, I have to go, I have to order online, which is not a problem, but I don't have any of these things close by. Well, I remembered that I have a health food store in this town. It's this little tiny place away from all the other stores, and I was like, I'm gonna stop in there. Oh my gosh, my mind was blown. They have so many things that people talk about that are nowhere in this town, so I'm super excited about that. So this is one of the Pops Cherry Cola I got. 0 fat, 0 carbs, 0 protein, and it tastes wonderful. So I've been trying to drink a gallon of water a day, and I've been trying to cut out pop. I've been trying to eat healthier, but sometimes I just want something carbonation, and I want something after lunch. I need something to get me through the next couple hours before I get to go home, and this is one of those things. So good. I highly recommend it. The other new obsession I have is these Oh Yeah One Bars. Holy shit! Okay, so the birthday cake one, super good, and the mint chocolate, super good. I both just got these, once again, Black Friday. There was a GNC where I was shopping, and I was like, heck yeah, spent $1 million because don't have one of those here. Amazing. I will be buying these forever. So good. Both the macros on these are 7 grams of fat, 24 carbs, and 21 protein. And they're delicious. They're not nasty tasting, weird tasting, texture-wise. So good. Oh my gosh. The other new protein bar I'm obsessed with is Oatmeal Chocolate Chip Quest Bar. I give or take with Quest bars because their texture can be sometimes weird to me depending on the flavor. But oatmeal chocolate chips are my favorite cookies, so of course I had to try this and get it, and I love this one. I like a lot of them, but I'm weird about their fruit flavors, which is weird because I like fruit, but I'm not really a big fan of any of their fruit flavors. So anyways, this one has 8 grams of fat, 22 carbs, and 20 protein. So super good also. Those are my top 3 favorite bars right now. The last thing I wanted to talk about, fitness-wise, is something I just splurged on, and I got these. Studio Wireless Beats. I have been in the gym now for about a year and wearing headphones or not wearing headphones because the cord is in my way, and I've been lifting weights, so it's not like I can just easily run the treadmill with a little cord and it doesn't bother me. it's hard to lift weights and like put your phone places and so I got a pair of Skullcandy wireless Beats, I think. Not Beats. Oh my god. Skullcandy wireless headphones, and they did pretty good. They were pretty good, but my biggest problem with them was that they were flat right on your ear. So if you have any piercings, like I have my tragus done and like my forward triple helix, things like that, it bothered my ear. Also, they didn't bend or fold. They stayed like in headphone shape. So they were getting kind of ruined, and I was like, these aren't going to last long. So I splurged and I got these Beats. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. Best recommendation. Yes, they are expensive, but I love them. They're amazing. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. They're noise canceling. I go in the gym, put my headphones on. Nobody can hear. People can hear me. I can't hear anybody, and I just do my thing. I'm in my zone. I feel like I've had better workouts, and I feel like I've been doing way better since I got them. Because I'm in my own world. I have my playlist, and I'm going. The other two things I want to talk about lastly are essential oils. I do not have them because they're in my bedroom. Same with the other thing I'm going to talk about, and I didn't want to take it all out, but I recently got introduced to essential oils and diffusers, and I'm such a fan of them. I know all these things have been around forever, and I'm just late in the game, but they are amazing. I love the different scents. They're getting more resourceful, is that the right word, around town, so I've been finding them more. Gave it a try because I thought it was a big hype at first, but I love them. I think they are, even if it's a placebo effect, I dig it. It's working. Just putting the scents in the diffuser and it coming in the air, just like lavender, helps me sleep. It just helps me calm down. It's awesome. The second thing I want to talk about is the pink Himalayan salt lamps. Holy moly, love them. If you have not heard of either of those last two things, go look them up on Amazon. Amazon is my love. Anyways, they help with mood and sleep, anxiety, depression. There's so many good things both of those things are good for that I could go on forever. But I highly recommend those two things if you have anything going on, you know, anxiety-wise, or you're having trouble sleeping, or, you know, you're having a rough time. Those two things help so much. I highly, highly recommend them. And I think that's it for my favorites for right now, because I'm just starting this YouTube channel, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out what to do and show you guys. And this is my dog, Willow. She's pretty crazy. She's going to be 2 next month, so she's still very hyper. But anyways, if there's anything else you'd like to see, comment below. Thanks for watching.